So my name is Sarah Campbell, but I also go by SaReSai Rebecca to my handle for about 10 plus years. I have been a freelance graphic designer and artist for, I want to say 15 actually, but I started one of my first businesses in 2013. Basically what I did is I sold my artwork and designs at shows, events, online, and then I kind of just moved into recently looking towards gaming. As a kid, my mom loved space. She kind of passed it on to me and my sister. She would always be collecting articles about space, exploration, whatever NASA was up to, she kind of knew about it. To the point where my sister wanted to be an astronomer, and then I was always fascinated by constellations, looking at the skies, kind of reading up on those stories and myths that are behind those constellations up there. And then I kind of got this whole idea that, hey, what if I put my own stories to the stars? So my game is unique in a couple of different ways. First of all, one of my main things is I love playing card games, video games, but card games in particular, a lot of the most popular ones, they're so complex and complicated that it's really hard for new players or even like casual players to get into card games. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to pick a card game that was fun, easy to learn, but also still had that complexity that made gaming really fun for those intense players. After about 4 years of production, prototyping, testing, we took my game to several events, several local game shops that we actually prototyped and did indie design with, and came up with a really good metric of how to make the design balance between the prettiness of the artwork with the ease of mechanics and also that competitive nature that makes gaming so unique. My game has become basically a local phenomenon almost. A lot of events and conventions that I've attended to in this area have actually moved towards featuring it as part of their gaming track in the upcoming year. I've had tournaments, I've had such a huge outpouring of support from the supporters of my game and my artwork that I think it's time to take it to a national level. So the funds we're going to raise through Honeycomb are going to be for a threefold expansion. First of all, I can't keep the game in stock long enough for it to get into the players' hands. So we've been ordering it in 20 to 30 sets of decks each time throughout the year, but it's not enough. So step one, we're going to order a bulk order of at least 1,000 copies of the core deck. And then we're going to, step two, take it to game shops, local and national. This will make it so that the game can get into the hands of players who've never interacted with me or my work in person before, and actually get the word out about how fun and engaging this gameplay can be. Step three is we want to take it to large events that have a huge audience of gamers. It's a really interesting sense of community that develops when you see that. What I want to do with my business is not just have my flagship game expanded to an international level. I want to bring games to the table that foster community, that foster working together, that foster that camaraderie and friendship that can build from sitting down with a stranger across a table with a deck of cards in the center. I'm constantly amazed by the community at large and how they've come around this project and support it and love it and want to see it grow. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch through this video of my offering, and I hope that you'll be a part of this new chapter in our expansion.